Once upon a time, there was a brave princess who set out on a daring journey to find a magical artifact. She traveled far and wide, encountering many obstacles and foes along the way. But she was determined to find the artifact and bring it back to her kingdom. With courage and strength, she ventured into the unknown. The princess set off on her journey, determined to solve the mystery of the missing kingdom. She traveled through the countryside, meeting new people and learning about the strange customs of the land. She encountered many strange creatures, and sometimes had to use her wits to outsmart them. Along the way, she collected clues that she hoped would lead her to the missing kingdom. As she ventured further, she began to realize that the journey would be more difficult than she had anticipated. The conclusion of this chapter is marked by the realization that the total word count of this chapter is words. This number is significant, as it signifies the end of this journey and the culmination of the events that have occurred. From the search intensifying, to the unexpected friend, to the narrow escape, and finally to the surprising revelation, this chapter has been filled with exciting moments and plot twists. Each of these moments has been carefully crafted to bring the story to its conclusion, and now, with the total word count of words, the chapter is complete. The final battle had been long and arduous, with both sides giving it their all. Princess had been determined to protect her kingdom and her people, and the villain had been equally determined to take it over people. Both sides had suffered losses, and the battle had seemed to be at a stalemate until the princess mustered up the strength to take the final stand. With a powerful display of courage, she led her troops into the fray and fought with all her might. The villain, taken aback by her strength, was soon defeated and the kingdom was saved. The princess had emerged victorious, and a new era of peace and prosperity had begun. The final battle had taken its toll on the kingdom and the princess, but her courage and determination never wavered. She was determined to protect her people and restore peace to the kingdom. Her strength of character and will to fight were remarkable, and she inspired her people to stand strong in the face of adversity. With her trusty sword in hand, she faced the enemy head-on and emerged victorious. Princess's strength was the key to victory, and the beginning of a new era for the kingdom. The final battle had been long and arduous, but the princess's strength had finally proven to be the deciding factor. With a final flourish of her sword, the villain was defeated and the kingdom was safe at last. The people of the kingdom rejoiced, for their long-awaited freedom had finally been won. The princess had shown her courage and strength in the face of adversity, and the kingdom would forever be in her debt. The villain's defeat marked the start of a new era of peace and prosperity in the kingdom. With the villain's defeat, a new era began. The princess, who had found the strength to fight for what was right, was celebrated as a hero. People from all over rejoiced in the newfound peace and stability, and the kingdom was filled with hope for the future. The people worked together to rebuild what had been destroyed, and the kingdom flourished. Despite the hardships, the kingdom was able to move forward and look towards brighter days ahead. The total word count of this chapter is words, which serves as a perfect conclusion to this story. It is a testament to the power of the characters and their journey, and the strength of the conflict that was over conflict, that was over conflict, that was over conflict, that was over conflict, that was over conflict. The characters have been through an incredible journey, and now, after a great battle and the defeat of the villain, a new era has begun. This chapter marks the end of the story, but it leaves us with a feeling of hope and optimism for the future. The princess stepped cautiously into the mysterious forest, a place of unknown dangers and secrets. The trees were thick and tall, obscuring the sky, and the air was thick and heavy with the scent of damp earth and moss. The shadows seemed to move in the corner of her eye, and she could feel the eyes of unseen creatures watching her. She shivered and kept walking, determined to find the answers she sought. With each step, her courage grew as she realized that she was the only one who could complete her mission. The mysterious forest was full of surprises. As the princess continued her journey, she stumbled upon a curious object that seemed to be out of place. It was a small box with a latch, and inside she found a clue. It was a map with a mysterious marking that pointed to a hidden location. With the clue in hand, the princess was determined to find out what secrets the map held. The princess continued her search for the lost treasure, determined to find it no matter what. She explored every corner of the mysterious forest, looking for any clues that may lead her to the hidden treasure. She asked the animals she encountered if they knew anything about it, but to no avail. She kept searching, hoping that she would eventually find the answers she was looking for. Concluding the chapter, the total word count for this story is words. Each paragraph has its own unique purpose, with the introduction setting the scene, the journey providing the main plot, the forest introducing the mysterious element, and the first clue leading the reader to the search. The search continues as the princess embarks on her quest to find the magical artifact. After her initial journey, the protagonist's search for the truth intensifies. She embarks on a more treacherous path, determined to uncover the secrets that lie ahead. Along the way, she faces more obstacles and foes, but her courage and determination remain unwavering. She knows that the answers she seeks are worth the risk, and that she must overcome any challenge that stands in her way. Following the search, an unexpected friend arrived. The figure was small and cloaked in a black robe, but their face was hidden in the shadows. They offered no words, but instead, a hand of friendship. At first, the group was hesitant, but they eventually accepted the stranger's gesture. The stranger then led them to a safe place, away from the danger they had been in. With the stranger's help, they were able to escape unscathed and continue their search's help. The search intensified as the group of friends desperately searched for their lost companion. Suddenly, they heard a faint cry for help coming from a nearby cave. Racing to the entrance, they were relieved to find their missing friend trapped inside. Without hesitation, they quickly worked together to free him. As they emerged from the cave, They heard the sound of approaching footsteps and realized they were in danger. The group quickly hid in the nearby bushes and waited for the danger to pass. Miraculously, they managed to escape without being seen and continued their journey home. The tension in the room was palpable as the search for the missing item intensified. Suddenly, an unexpected friend appeared, offering assistance in the search. After a narrow escape from danger, the group was relieved to find the item they were looking for. But the most surprising revelation of all was that the friend who had helped them was none other than the one they had been searching for in the first place.
If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from us. We'll be bringing you more exciting stories and videos like this one. See you next time.